We are talking to her live from Canada. It's Monique who plays Maya on The Next Step. Hello, Monique.
Cocker.
How are you?
Hello. I'm great. How are you guys?
We are
very,
great.
very tolerable. What have you been up to?
Unbelievable.
Nothing much. We're still kind of locked inside here, but life is getting back to normal. Got the little shot in my arm, so
Good.
hopefully soon.
As long as we are keeping safe. I'm still waiting for mine. Anyway, Monique, we're talking about a very special episode of The Next Step today, which is elevating black dancers. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So Elevating Black Dancers is basically just an inside look of the POC cast on The Next Step, talking about their experiences, day-to-day life, and in dance as Black people. It's really awesome. You guys should definitely do it.
Super important. That'll be on at 7 o'clock. And just so you know, POC means people of colour. The more you know. Now, Monique, we've got some questions for you as well from our very excited viewers.
I call them quizzes.
Yes, he does call them quizzes. We want to hit you with the first one, which is from Blue Guinea Pig, who asked, Monique, how hard is it to learn lines and remember the dances?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty hard. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to go for like a 6, but I do have the mind of a goldfish, so that's probably why. For some reason, the dancing is a little bit harder for me to remember, but...
Mind of a goldfish, that is why the background is blue.
And that is well swole.
That's not how you use it. Try again, all right? From Auntie Dancing Dreamer, who wants to know, who is your celebrity hero and why?
Ooh, okay. It's gonna be like a small tie between Beyonce and Zendaya, but I'm leaning towards Zendaya because I am obsessed with her. She is such a good actress and she's gorgeous. So
You're right.
probably
You're
her.
right to be. Like, what can't she do at the moment? You know? I feel like she
Right?
was made. She's too perfect.
A bit like me.
You were made
Yeah.
from imagination. TNS Lover 4 wants to know, what age were you when you started acting, and do you prefer dancing or acting?
It's a tricky one.
Ooh, okay. So I actually only started acting a little bit before The Next Step, when I finished high school. And I'm gonna say I actually prefer acting more. I'm working on some new exciting projects coming up. So I would have to say acting.
Oh,
So
There's more money in it.
Hey, it's true. Monique, we've got another question for you. This one comes in from Blue Peter Dragon, and they're asking, have you had any embarrassing moments on the show?
Not this one.
Not this, no, not. Hey!
Not this one, but where do I start? Actually, the last episode of this season of The Next Step, which you can go watch on iPlayer, which you should definitely do. At the end, sorry to give spoilers, when A Troop is facing off with B Troop, that final dance that we do, we filmed that like so many times. It was crazy, and I was going to pass away. I was dry heaving on the floor, literally so tired, and all of them were there watching. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing.
Quick question, is that footage available to view? I'm just trying to find it. Is that, can we?
There's no shots of a dry evening.
We'll talk to your producers, don't worry, that's fine, don't worry. We'll go to the others for that one. Would you be kind enough to give Hack and I some moves to do?
Me first, though. We're taking hashtag libos here.
Oh my God. Yeah, okay, it would be my pleasure.
What's
okay,
mine?
Hacker, for you.
Yeah.
Boys, it's boot camp time. Okay, we're gonna do the Egyptian.
Right.
So one hand here,
Yeah.
and then the other hand put behind your back.
Nice,
Kind of,
okay.
yeah. And move your head like this.
Like a pigeon.
That's actually pretty good. I like that. That's very good. Okay.
Beat that.
Now, me. Don't
Beat
ease
that,
on me,
cocker.
Monique. Okay, let's. Here we go. Right.
Now this is gonna be pretty hard, okay? But I think you can do it. We're gonna do a fan kick and a pirouette. So for the fan kick, pick your best leg, if you have one.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work. And paint your leg like a rainbow.
Higher.
Oh, pretty
Higher than a
good.
4, it's a
okay,
6.
and now for the pirouette.
Right.
You're gonna put your foot
pirouette,
beside
so all together.
All at once.
Yes!
He's done it.
Oh, pretty
Hey.
good. It's Danielle Verayo.
Oh! There she is. Go. Get it.
Hello, Danny.
Yes. Danny, welcome to CBBC HQ. It's great to
Hi,
have you.
guys.
Loving the energy. Kate tells us about dilemmas. What can we expect from this episode?
So Dilemmas is going to be a deeper look into some of the drama, and you'll get to see your favorite characters' perspectives on some of the dilemmas that happen in season 7.
Exciting.
Very
Yes.
interesting.
And we've also had a lot of questions from you guys. So let's get into them. First one is from Summer. I love The Next Step. I watch it all day. But what age did you start dancing and why do you love it?
I started dancing when I was 3 years old. And the reason that I kept on dancing was just because it was the one thing in life that I loved so much. I couldn't see myself doing anything else.
That's great.
Such a good answer, yes.
From Florence, who wants to know, are you like your character in real life?
Me and Cleo are very different. She's a lot meaner than I am, but we're both very determined and obviously love dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, Cleo scares me a bit, but I feel safe with you.
Yeah. That's always good.
Thank you. I'm so glad.
Right, we have one more question. This is from Clued Lover 123. What do you think will happen with Cleo and Jude, Clued, in the future?
Ooh, I'd like to think that Cleo and Jude will finally officially go on their first date as a couple. And maybe, who knows, if there's like a prom, we'll go to prom together, get a little promposal in. I think that would be really fun.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Ooh, I think I would want the power to shapeshift so I could, do some damage on each.
Oh, yeah! No,
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding.
She said
Cleo might want it. Cleo might want that.
Listen, Cleo will get all the dance captains. Oh, it's Richelle. Oh, word? Locks her up. Richelle, done.
Yes.
Easy.
Definitely.
Like it.
We have another one from Freddie who says, what is the most embarrassing moment you've had on the next step?
Ooh, the most embarrassing moment I had was during a scene where I was supposed to be whispering, but instead of whispering, I stage whispered. So instead of going, da-da-da-da, I went, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I got embarrassed because there was a mic and it was really loud and everyone could hear me.
Oh, don't be embarrassed by that. Then hey, Alishea, that's so embarrassing that she just said.
I think she heard some memories, yeah. Very, very funny.
That's what this is.
Danny, you're going to be asking Rhys some questions now, aren't you?
What? Why? Oh, no, it's for this.
Yes, I am.
Splat'll do nicely. Very nice indeed.
Cleo, it doesn't have to go this way. It doesn't have to be this way. Please, please, I'm begging
I think
you.
it does.
I'll get you a cut out of yourself. Is that why? Is that why you're doing this? I'll get one.
That's not going to be enough.
You should send me one anyway.
Yeah, send one anyway. So Danny is going to be asking Rhys 3 TNS-related questions, and if he gets them wrong, he gets a splat in the face. Are we ready?
No.
Danny, get those questions ready. Lights, music.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I am ready.
Atmosphere. Okay, Danny, what is your first question?
Okay. On the next step, one of Cleo's best friends is Ethan, but which cast member is my best friend? A, Molly, B, Maddie, or C, Miles?
Molly.
Oh, splat him!
Oh, yes, Danny, that was a great one. What is your second question?
My second question is, one of Cleo's best duets on the show was with Jude to the song Brave. But what's the bravest thing that I have ever done? A, went swimming with dolphins. B, got in a cage with the biggest python in Asia. Or C, serenaded my crush in front of the entire class.
This isn't even a storyline. This is your life. C, serenading the crush. Why would you do that? C.
Oh, splat him!
What was the right answer for your best friend, Danny, and that second question?
So Maddie is actually my closest, although I do love Miles and Molly very dearly. And B, I got in a cage with the biggest python in Asia.
Oh, I thought that was fake.
Okay, Danny, what's your third and final question? Let's try and get 3 in a row.
Okay, this one should be easy. All right. In season 7, Cleo loves to wear the color green, but what is my least favorite colors to wear?
Danny.
A, red and beige. B, orange and yellow. Or C, brown and pink.
Brown and pink's a weird combo. I'm saying brown and pink.
Splat him in the face!
Danny, what was the correct answer?
Red and beige, my friend.
Obviously.
Red and beige.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I missed Fashion 101.
Well done, Danny.
You know what I'm hungry for, Hacks?
What?
A chat with someone from the next step.
Well, by jingo, my HDMI is plugged in because we've only got Myles Dobson on the line. Hello, Cocker!
It's me, Kiss! It's
How are we
me!
doing, guys?
Hiya! He's here, and it's so good to see you, Miles. Oh, I tell you what, this is a clear line from Canada, isn't it? Very good. We like that a lot. Now, Miles, it's great. You look crystal. We're going to be asking you some questions very soon, but first, would you like to see a little clip of yourself?
Yes, I'd love to.
Here's the Captain's
We already
Diaries.
said yes
This
to
year
that.
we've had a lot of drama around Dancemania and such, and A Troop hasn't had an official dance captain in quite some time, and I think it's time we change that. Richelle, you've worked so hard and done so much, and you've proven yourself time and again to be a perfect leader for this team.
Nick, are you saying...
Richelle, you are A Troop's official dance captain.
Oh my God!
Well, mustn't.
That was very good, Miles. Do you know what the best thing about that clip was?
What's that?
It was your tie, obviously. Great tie game.
Yeah, you're a bit slovenly
Obviously.
today.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, I'm giving you a pass
Apologies.
for the open shirt today.
Okay,
we'll move on
thank
from
you.
that because we've got
Thank
some
you, Ben.
questions
Appreciate
from
it.
you guys at home. I know that you've got some great answers up your sleeve, so let's hit it, shall we? This one comes in from Rabbit Labrador
okay.
Rainbows, who says, what's your favourite move the TNS dancers do, and can you do it, Miles?
I'd say probably the front aerial, and absolutely not. I can barely touch my toes. I'm very inflexible.
He's honest. I like that.
I mean, I'm very inflexible. I can't even touch Ben's toes.
This next one comes in from TNS Fangirl, who says, Miles, do you now live in Canada?
I do. I live in Toronto, Canada. I've been here for about 7 years.
Well, that's a long holiday.
Yes, but where did you go to uni?
Yeah. I went to uni in Bolton, near Wigan.
It's near Wigan!
He'll take what he can get. We got one more question for you, Miles. This one comes from Parkley Fairy, who says, what did you like about Dancemania and why?
I liked being able to sit in the audience and clap at all the great dancing because I just got to sit there and drink coffee the whole time. It was fantastic.
We are joined by a TNS cast member. You excited?
I can't
You
control
ready?
myself.
It's Briar Nolet who plays Richelle on The Next Step. Here she is. It's Briar.
Hello, Brian!
Hello. So, Briar, could you tell us a little bit about Dancemania Front Row? So, what is it?
Yes, so Dancemania Front Row is basically Frederico and the fans deciding who deserves to be in the front row and who deserves to be in the back row. And us characters have to prove as to why we do deserve to be there. We have to impress you guys. And so it's very fun for us to all see who does get to decide who's in the front row.
Yes.
I can't wait!
Yeah, and I can imagine Richelle was probably not happy with being in the back row.
She's livid. We've had loads of viewer questions, haven't we, Cocker?
Yes, we've been asked lots of you guys have been asking Briar loads of questions, so we're going to read a few out now. Okay, your first one, Briar, this is from Ams Avi. Are you anything like Richelle in real life?
Same height! Ha!
100% we're the same height. I can definitely agree to that. I say we definitely have personalities, similarities, and differences. I feel like as Briar, I'm a little bit more bubbly, high energy. Richelle can be a little bit stiff at times and is very focused on dance her whole life, and is not very sociable. So we definitely have our similarities.
Yes. I forgot that Richelle's right here, actually. Here she is.
Oh, she is quite stiff, you're
Look,
right.
two Richelle's in the same place. We have another question for you, Briar. This is from photographer dancer. What has it been like basically growing up on a show, and what is your favourite moment on the show?
Oh, yeah.
It's been incredible growing up on The Next Step. It's so crazy to think that since the age of 13, I've been on the show and basically grown through the show, which you guys have seen me grow as well. So it's been incredible. I've grown to have such an incredible family through The Next Step. We're all super close, and I don't even think I could decide on one favorite moment. Definitely my first episode, the scene with Emily when I'm at the ballet bar with her and kind of telling her what to do. As a 13-year-old girl was definitely a favorite moment and a favorite memory, but also season 7 was incredible to film. So I have too many favorite moments to decide.
Yes.
I like it.
But let's be quick. Last question. Do you get to drink the juice in The Next Step?
We get to drink the juice and the teas at The Next Step when we're doing a scene. We have to remember, if we drink, then we have to do that for the exact same scene as many times as we have to film. So we have to be careful of how much we drink.
Yes.
Lots of toilet breaks,
I can
Cocker.
imagine, yes.
Have you got a fantastic dance move you're going to show us?
Yes, I can.
She's ready. Okay, cue the music. Are we ready? In your own time, Briar, take it away. Okay, I'm going to join in.
did it perfectly, but he didn't cut to me, so there.
Sorry, Hacker. We can all imagine it. I'm going to be teaching you guys that routine next week on Alishea's Dance Club, so if you want to see how it's done, but by me, it won't be as good as Briar, but I'll try my best, then tune in for that. But beforehand, we're going to ask Briar a few more questions.
From the viewers, you'll enjoy this.
Yes, from the viewers, indeed. So your first question, Briar, is from Artie Dancing Dreamer. If you could be any other character on the next step, who would it be?
Play James or Alden just because they are so different from Richelle. They're so funny, and Richelle can be very stiff, so I think it would balance them out very well.
James and Alden. Ha!
James and Alden. You love them, don't you, Hacker?
They're vintage, like Trevor.
Vintage, yes. We have another question from Happy Dancer 13. How did you feel when you found out you were going to be on the next step?
Oh, yeah.
I remember I was long that I had no idea if I was even in consideration for a part. And I was at a dance competition in Florida in the United States when I found out, and I was like running into the ocean, in the water, on the sand, in the beach. Like I was just going crazy. I was so excited.
I can imagine how chaotic and energized you
Have you any more questions? Good, I've been to Florida. Any more questions?
Oh, yes, we have got another question. Okay, this is from Evie. Simply, why do you love dancing?
The money.
That's a good question. I love dancing, one, because it's a challenge, and I personally, as Briar, love a good challenge. You can never be perfect. There's always room for improvement, and so I love being inspired by other dancers and motivated by teachers and just always having that constant challenge. Aside from that, I love being able to express my feelings, and I just love music, so putting them all together, it just, makes me love dance even more.
Yeah,
That's
and the cash.
Well, you sometimes get cash from dancing, Hacker. Okay, final question, Briar. Do you like orange juice? It's from Unicorn Orange Juice.
I love it. Almost every day.
She drinks it nearly every day. There you go.
Oh, you gotta get your vitamin D down you, yeah?
It's vitamin C, isn't it?
Who cares?
Orange juice. Thank you so much for joining us, Briar, and thank you everyone who submitted a question. It's been...
Well, if you've missed any of the next step, that you can head to the iPlayer where it's all up there for your viewing delectation. And if it doesn't get better than that, then it actually does here live today, because we've got the one and only Alex who plays Piper. Here she is!
Nice segue!
Thanks, Hacker.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, now we're going to segue into this chat, Alex, by asking you a couple of quizzes about the next step. First and foremost, it's been a weird year to film TV, hasn't it? What was it like making it over Zoom?
Yes, it was so fun to be Piper again and to see what Piper's been up to. And it was just so unique, too, because we're all filming through Zoom. And so learning how to work that way, and also being my own lighting person and hair and makeup person, there were a lot of learning curves, but it was a blast.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, you've got the lighting spot on today, and you've even included your own towel rail, which we love here. Now, I'm going to come to some...
It's a color bar!
You can get lots of flannels on that.
Yeah, I think that looks great for socks. Now, we do have some viewer questions, so let's find out what they want to know, shall we?
Nice segue.
Thank you. Wizzy2011 says, are you similar to Piper in any way other than looks?
Same height.
Yeah, I get that a lot, that we're very similar, and we are, in every way, except she has a cool big brother. I don't have a big brother. She has better hair and makeup and wardrobe than me, but other than that, we're exactly the same.
And you've got a better towel rail.
Yeah. I'm going to squeeze in one more quizzy, Alex. How long does it take you to learn your lines for a scene?
Ooh, you know what? It kind of varies, because with the next step, we're able to improv sometimes because we know our characters so well. As I said, I'm basically Piper. So I guess it depends. Maybe like 15, 20 minutes, depending on the scene.